Hello there, my beautiful friends and light workers. How are you? Welcome back to Sacred Knowledge Tarot. I am so happy and thankful and excited to have each and every one of you here with me today. So thank you, everyone. And those of you that are brand new to my channel, hello and welcome, my friends. My name is Ria and I do these readings every week. Now, if you're finding yourselves entering this collective space, you were chosen to be here today. You also chose this reading, so we have a synchronicity that is taking place. Now, in my morning meditation, received a lot of messages, everyone. I also pulled an oracle card. So I'm excited to share with you all the information that came through. But first, I'm going to share with you exactly what it is that I'm doing for you today. So I'm going to open your reading with 3 oracle cards, okay? This is a deck that Spirit has called me to use in this reading for you today and for us. And then I'm going to pull 3 cards out of my tarot deck to see what else Spirit wants to share with us, followed by a bonus card from the Work Your Light Oracle. Then I'm going to pull a surrender card, see what it is that we need to surrender or release in our lives. I'm going to follow that up with a spirit animal card. Which animal's energy are we meant to work with? Then I'm going to pull 3 personal messages for you. So this is where I ask you to pause the video, take a deep breath, connect to Spirit, and then come back to receive these messages. I'm going to close off with an angel number. So those of you that are watching today, if you've been seeing signs through animals or insects, any kind of repeating numbers or angel numbers, anything at all, this is all going to give you your confirmation and guidance today. So stay tuned for all of this, my beautiful friends. All right, let's call in Spirit and open up your reading here. So I'm going to first share with you the card that I pulled for you, for all of us in my morning meditation. It was answered prayer. So what I feel is happening here is many of us are going to experience prayers being answered, us receiving the answers to the things that we were looking for answers around. Right? Manifestations that are coming into fruition as a seed that we're meant to plant, right? There's angels surrounding us. So a lot of these messages, answered prayers, are going to come in ways and forms that we're not expecting. So expect the unexpected here, everyone. So the message here is the universe is listening. Open your heart and be receptive to the answers and guidance being sent your way. Pay attention to the signs, synchronicities, and the inner wisdom manifesting in your life. So once again, the universe is listening to you. Open your heart and be receptive to the answers and guidance being sent your way. Pay attention to the signs, synchronicities, and inner wisdom manifesting in your life. All right? This is very powerful. All right? Any kind of weight, anything that you're feeling right now that is overwhelming, that is anxious, that is stressful, worrisome, I want you to release that weight. All right, I want you to just let it go. Spirit is letting you know that you're exactly where you need to be in your life right now. You're on the right path. Everything is going to unfold from here. Worrying about things, stressing about things, they don't really help you. So they want you to let that weight go. All right. So I'm going to share with you exactly what came through my morning meditation. Now, I've been hearing about this new era. This has to do with planetary alignments over the month of October into November. Lots of different ones, and everything is kick-starting here with the full moon in the sign of Aries on the 17th of October. This kick-starts it, and over the next few months, we're going to see ourselves expanding consciously and in our physical reality. So this is ultimately an activation that is happening for all of us. And this is especially going to affect cardinal signs. I'm going to write everything down here for you to write down if you wanted to take a look at all the information I put here on the screen for you. This is going to be a very transformative time. There's a lot of healing that is happening. This is going to be change for a lot of us, right? Some of us are going to feel the pull towards doing something different. Perhaps you're just feeling like something's missing in your life and you're on that search for that missing piece in your life. So this is where Spirit is calling you to step out of your comfort zone. Okay, this is a time of major expansion. It's a new era that we are entering. And what's happening is there's this need to want, like there's this need or desire for more. I don't know if any of you are feeling this already. You can share with me in the comment section below. So a major expansion as a big theme around this energy. And I feel a lot of us are going to make some really big changes in our lives before the new year, right? There's an intention there. We want to set some intentions. Now, there's a lot of signs that are coming through. I also had a lot of names coming in, first names, which I'm going to share with you. There were a ton of names that came in. Everyone would try to post them all here on the screen if they fit. I was also getting names of celebrities coming up. I was getting Mike Tyson, the boxer, right? I was also getting Cardi B, but I was also, and then I was getting Andrew Cuomo, okay, political stuff. I don't know why the names were coming up. I feel these are names that you might be hearing, like Mike, Cardi, or Andrew, maybe even the last names. There's a lot of destined changes that are happening here. So this big theme around expansion, it comes in with change. So you're definitely going to experience change here. Those of you that are afraid of change, take a look at this as an opportunity for you to develop a healthy relationship around change. This allows you to work the magic of the superpower you have of the shapeshifter, right? This is where Spirit is calling you to be adaptable, bendable, moldable, flexible around any changes that you're experiencing, not to stress over them. Instead, allow yourself to flow through the change that you're experiencing. I know that's easier said than done, but they really want you to try to actually make the best of the situation that you're experiencing, and any answers or guidance that you need, know it's coming to you. It's being answered. Right? All we have to do is release any kind of stress, any kind of noise, any kind of weight that we're carrying on ourselves. Lighten ourselves up, right? And things that you might be feeling on your physical body, like sudden mood shifts, right? All of a sudden you're experiencing mood shifts. This is just a sign of this transition, right? Unusual dreams, write your dreams down. Dreams have been a big theme here with communication from Spirit. Objects or signs that are out of place, like things that you're looking at that don't belong where you're seeing them. This is what I was getting here. An inward reflective energy. This is where Spirit is calling you to go inward. So when things are feeling overwhelming or too much, release yourself and go inward. So it's all about developing or cultivating that inner sanctuary where we can retreat to within ourselves that is peaceful and calm. And again, we have to work on developing and strengthening this. Right? Some of you might be finding yourselves cleaning a little bit more, like this desire to clean. Maybe you're finding that your OCD is acting up and you're just needing things to be organized and clean. Some of you also, because there's an expansion happening here consciously, you may feel pressure on your forehead near your third eye area. Spontaneous goosebumps and shivers. This is, I feel this is happening for some of us because we're receiving messages. This is direct communication. Now, this communication may be coming in from entities or spiritual beings in other realms. And this is why the sudden goosebumps or shivers or tingling you might feel. All right, now I'm not a doctor. I'm not giving any kind of medical advice here, everyone. If you're feeling any physical ailments, something that you need to address here with your doctor, go see a medical professional, right? Aches and joints in your pain in your joints is because of transformative energies. There is definitely an expansion, a transformation happening. And tingling and buzzing in your head. This is a really interesting one. It's not any kind of pain that you're receiving. It's just something that you're feeling that is out of normal. And it feels like almost like a cell phone that buzzes. I don't know if any of you have what they're showing me is a cell phone. When you're filming or something, it buzzes. Like there's a buzzing sound that comes out of it because the phone is maybe faulty or something like that. So the names that were coming in for all of you, I've had gotten Michael, Emily, David, Sarah, Joshua, Aaliyah, Sophia, Christopher, Grace. I was getting Erwin, Karen, Jaden. There's many more here, so I'm just going to post them, everyone. So this is what came through my morning meditation. So what I'm going to do now is pull 3 oracle messages. See what it is that Spirit wants you to hear around these random messages. So, you know, this expansive energy for all of us, I feel we want to see growth. We want to see success. We want to see joy. We want to see happiness. Perhaps we just want to feel peace in our lives. This is where we're headed towards. You're on the right path right now. Okay. So, Honor your ancestors is coming through. So look at that, everyone. Honor your ancestors as your first message here. Some of you might resonate with the images of these cards. So learn how to connect to your ancestors so you may receive their guidance in your life. So once again, learn how to connect to your ancestors so you may receive their guidance in your life. All right, learn how to connect. I feel they're already communicating with you. This is why some of you might feel shivers, goosebumps, or tingling in your body here. Your second card is higher view. You're being blessed with a higher view. All right, so the message here is be aware if what you're doing fits the big picture, and ask yourself what new actions you can take to elevate higher. This is you stepping out of your comfort zone as well. So once again, be aware if what you're doing fits the big picture, and ask yourself what new actions you can take to elevate higher. All right. So what I've done in my own life is I joined a certification program in animal flow, right? Because I want to move in that direction. So is there something new that's coming up in your life? Is there something that you maybe want to do that brings you joy and excitement? Rising crescent. Okay, some of you might be seeing a rising crescent. All right, so it's time to set a new goal or a dream or dream a new dream. You don't have to leave your comfort zone, just expand it. All right, so look at that. Some of you don't need to leave your comfort zone. You just need to expand it. So once again, it's time to set a new goal or dream a new dream. You don't have to leave your comfort zone, just expand it. And this is where that expansion is coming in. So look at that, everyone. I love these messages already. So let's go ahead and pull some tarot cards and see what else is coming through. All right, what have you been feeling recently as well? I feel for a lot of us, especially light workers, the signs that are coming in are in codes. This is what I've been feeling and experiencing in my life. They're coming in codes like blinking lights, numbers that are flashing on maybe a clock, maybe on your stove. In this way, they're coming in, and even on the car, like the odometer, the gas numbers, like it's really interesting. So we're starting here with the Five of Pentacles. Some of you might be going through a time of hardship, through some sort of a change where it might not feel good. Know that this is a temporary energy that you're experiencing. You're meant to go through it. You're exactly where you need to be at this time. So Spirit actually wants you to shift the way that you're looking at your experiencing, going from lower vibration to higher, meaning looking at it as a growth opportunity, a way for you to really navigate through it, because when you navigate through it and come out on the other side, you have gained a strength. You're meant to overcome this, and you are going to overcome it. It's only temporary. This too shall pass. Okay. So that's your first card. Next is the King of Pentacles. So abundance. I feel this came out your last reading as well. You're surrounded by abundance. Spirit wants you to align with the energy of abundance. You have to shift the way that you're perceiving your world from scarcity, lack, or loss to growth, abundance, and love. All right, this is what's happening now. Those of you that haven't grabbed my 14-day Mindset Challenge ebook, I've got a link for this in the description box below. It's everything that I do in my own life that I wanted to share with you through this ebook. So once again, the link for it is in the description box below. So this is a mindset shift here. Spirit is calling you to look at your world through the lens of love, through the lens of abundance, because it's already surrounding you. Sometimes we have a lot of illusions that are in the way that distract us or fog us from actually experiencing the abundance that already resides in our life. Okay? And we have the Knight of Wands. It's time for you to take action. There's a lot of freedom coming in. This is, again, the expansive energy here. We're reaching a lot of goals, a lot of things that we desire to experience in our life. And, you know, the Knight is a very actionable card. It's a card of movement. It's a card of strategy, having a plan, having a bigger goal, looking at the bigger picture, right? And it's all about that activation, that fire that is being lit within us. Sometimes we have to light that fire ourselves, bring the light into our lives in order to shine our light in the world. And right now, those of you that are in a period in your life where you're not shining your light, or perhaps you feel like your light has dimmed a little bit. It's now time to reactivate it, light it even further. Let's build this fire together. There's a very collective energy as well, right? Things that are happening collectively. So it's a wave of energy that many of us are going to feel in our lives that feels like we are wanting to be liberated, that we're wanting freedom, that we're wanting to follow the things that bring us joy and excitement, right? So that is the Knight of Wands. Now, I want you to use your own intuition with my reading today. So whenever you see my cards popping up on screen, I want you to try and interpret them using your own intuition. Now, this is going to strengthen your intuition, but you will also receive your own messages. So look at this. This is especially an amazing time for light workers, those of us that are wanting to shine our lights, that are wanting to make a difference in the world, help people elevate themselves. This is such a beautiful time to do that. All right, so before I begin, I just wanted to mention that we all live a different life experience. These cards are going to present themselves differently in each of our lives. This is also a general reading for you today. So those of you that are watching, if my reading isn't resonating for you, please leave it behind, but also share it with someone that might need to hear its message. All right, so those of you that are seeing the numbers 5, the number 14, and the number 11, I'm getting these numbers coming through these cards today. They might not match the number of the cards, but these are the numbers I'm getting. They're coming in as a confirmation for you today. The numbers 11 is a number of awakening. It's also a number of messages that are coming through for you. So this is where Spirit wants you to quiet your mind. When you see the number 1111 on a clock anywhere, 111 anywhere at all, clear your mind of all the thoughts that you're thinking in that moment and just see what comes through when that space is open for Spirit to communicate. Okay, so 5 of Pentacles here. This could be a time where you're finding that things aren't working out for you in the way that you would like to. Maybe you're dealing with financial hardships, maybe hardships in a relationship. Perhaps this is a temporary patch of something that has shown up in your life. This could be something small where perhaps your tire has gone flat or you're having to pay extra money because you have to fix something. Maybe this is an injury. Perhaps this is someone that has fallen ill in your life. Maybe it's you, or you're doing like extra work, or there's stress or worry. I feel this is more so internal, like a feeling that is internal and is being reflected to you. And the more that you think about it, the more energy that you put there thinking and worrying and stressing about this, the more you start to feel like it's actually happening to you. This used to happen to me in my life. I recognize this right away. I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm starting to worry about money. Now I'm starting to experience that. So I quickly start to shift things. Money is energy, everyone. And I feel a lot of you know this, but money is meant to flow, right? This is how I feel in my own life. The minute we start to put money on a pedestal, put money as the main thing. And I know that, you know, the world right now is in a weird place where everything costs a lot, but worrying about that isn't going to really do anything for us. So it's all about shifting the way that you're looking at it, shifting the way that you're experiencing it, the way that you're showing up in it, right? And again, this has to do with the way you're seeing your world, you're perceiving it, your perspective, all of these things that are at play that is creating this reality that doesn't feel good. So Spirit wants you to snap out of it. I know that's sometimes not easy to just snap out of it because reality can be overwhelming, but Spirit wants you to, instead of looking at all the problems, let's look for solutions. Let's release the weight of this feeling of being drowned in something and let's focus on solutions here. Let's clear our minds. This is so, so important, everyone. I feel that you're receiving answers and guidance on how to get through whatever it is that you're going through. And all you have to do is release the thoughts that you're putting the energy into. So maybe you're worried about tomorrow. Maybe you're worried about what was said. Maybe you're worried about this, that, or the other thing. And you're thinking about it over and over again. This has been a theme for a little while. I've been picking up on for many of you out there, this worry around your future, this worry around something that you're seeing. I feel there's influence here. There's also manipulation at play. This is something that is external. This could be coming through screens or the internet. So it's really important that you protect your soul at this time. Protect your mind. Protect yourself from all the things that don't make you feel good. Okay, if you're feeling like I don't feel good in this environment, in this situation with this person, doing this thing, watching that thing. This is your body telling you that we're not in alignment with this, that we need to readjust our focus to something else, right? Do something else. Spirit is calling you to follow your little joys and excitements, okay? You know, in my life, whenever I felt like everything was going wrong, I look for the little joys, like something that felt a little bit better than the other. Even if it wasn't feeling the best at all, I'd find one that was just this little teeny bit better than the other thing. And I just followed that. And eventually, as I kept following that, I got out of it. And there was no time on it. It felt like all of a sudden I was out of it. And I looked back and I was like, weird. The way I shifted, and it was like looking at the little joys and excitement. That's that mindset shift, right? So they're calling you to look at your life a little differently and look for the things that are a little bit better than the other and keep following that. And soon you're finding yourself out of that place, and you can look back and be like, oh my gosh, I learned so much from that. I've also become stronger at doing this, where I'm looking for the little joys, and these are the little breadcrumbs. These are the signs that Spirit is leaving you and asking you to follow, right? They're there. It's just we have to look for them. The little breadcrumbs, these signs and things. And if you feel like you're following your joys and excitements, but you're still falling short of what it is that you're wanting to experience, remember there's no time. Don't put a time constraint on following the signs. Okay, release any timing pressure you put on yourself around timing. Let it all go. Just let it all go. I feel sometimes we have this weight we carry, like, oh my gosh, you know, it's this time and I'm here in this life and all these people are this age and they're doing these things. I don't know if any of you think this. I'm picking up on someone thinking this. I want you to release that. That has nothing to do with anything. That's just energy that is being created for no reason at all. You don't need that in your life. Let it go. And then let's focus on the things that we can do right now to get to where we want to go through the energy that we have, right? I'm getting someone that wasn't feeling good, someone that's maybe not feeling healthy, or there's something going on with your physical body. This is where Spirit wants you to focus there first. Let's get to the bottom of what is going on and see if we can find some sort of medical advice. Go see a doctor, maybe go see a naturopath, a homeopath, an energy healer. Like, let's get to the bottom of this and then let's fix this, because this physical body is what gets you through this physical reality, and we have to take care of this first. So I feel for some of you, there needs to be this clearing of energies within you, right? And in order to experience expansion, like I'm feeling someone that might be feeling restless right now. I don't know if any of you are feeling restless, like there's something that you need to do, but you don't even know what it is. There's something that feels kind of missing, or you're wanting more. And maybe you're looking at your life and it doesn't seem to reflect what it is that's missing. Now, the reason why you're feeling this way is because this energy is coming in. And it means that you're meant to take action. You're meant to step out of your comfort zone, or you're meant to expand your comfort zone, expand in your comfort zone. So they're wanting you to get into motion on doing these things, to figure these things out for yourself. All right, so this is what's coming through the Five of Pentacles. There's support as well. You are supported, divinely supported. And some of you might not even realize that you have actual support in your community, in your own personal lives, with family members. Even they're wanting you to lean on family, especially if you have good connections with your family. Family doesn't have to be bloodlines. They could be friends that are more closer to you than family is, right? So ask for support if you need it. If you feel that you don't have support at this time, call on your spirit guides to bring that support in, and be open for that support to come in the form and the way that it does. Okay, so that's the Five of Pentacles. You're already in the energy of abundance, and I feel that this earth, this planet we're living on, it's an abundant planet. This is what I believe, but we can turn it into a hell planet. We can turn it into a heaven planet. Abundant or scarcity, it's up to us. And that's through the way that we choose to perceive our world. It has to do with our mindset, right? If we're someone that's constantly thinking negatively, looking at all the bad in a situation, judging people, looking for flaws, looking for something to make yourself feel not good, you're not going to experience abundance, right? And sometimes we get into a habit of this because of our life's experience. Sometimes we feel like, it's not even my fault that I'm here. But you can choose to shift this, And Spirit is wanting you to take a choice, take a leap of faith around your experience with abundance. This truly is around you. They're trying to show you this. And there's a purpose, there's a reason for you being here on this earth. Those of you that are watching, you know this because you can feel it, right? What is it that you're feeling around this? Share with me in the comment section below. I've always felt since I was young that I was here for something. I always tried to make things work. I'm like, I'm going to try this. So it always had to do with my career. This is where I feel like I was meant for something different. And I worked in the dental field my whole life. And I started at 18. I found my way into it. Someone suggested it and I was like, okay, I'm going to get in the dental field. I'm going to reach the top. And I did everything that I could to find my way to the top, right? Always looking for opportunities. I never waited for them. I created them, right? And then it came to a point where I was like, okay, there's got to be more. And I always did side hustles. I created a magazine, published a magazine, always trying to tap into this energy of abundance. And finally in my 40s, I made the channel work, this channel, Sacred Knowledge Tarot work. But it was because I always knew that there's something there. I knew I was meant to deliver some sort of a message. I meant to help. I meant to shine my light in some way. And this is my light, the way I decorated my studio, the way I read the cards to you, the messages that come through, everything that you see here is an essence of my soul, my spirit. And I'm doing this creatively because I'm a very creative person. So I feel some of you are, and this is through me in the energy of abundance. I've gone through hardships, real hardships, where I could have, gotten swallowed into that horrible energy, but I chose to stand strong. And I feel some of you are feeling this energy. You are feeling it. You're meant to actually light that fire. That's coming through the Knight of Wands here, right? There's something inside of you that is wanting more. There is something that you're being called to do. And I remember when I was being called, I tried a bunch of different things. I couldn't figure, I'm like, what am I supposed to do here? I'm so lost. But I'm going to keep trying different things until I find something that works. Right? And they want you to keep looking and trying, and everything that you're going through, you're meant to go through it. That's what your journey is. This is a part of your purpose, and you're growing, you are learning. But as long as you're moving forward, you're going to go, I look back at my life, I'm like, oh my gosh, I shouldn't even be normal for all the things that I've gone through in my life. I'm like, I don't even know how I got here. But I've always been intuitive. I knew deep within myself that I had this connection. There's something that was guiding me, and I always followed the guidance, right? And what Spirit is trying to share with you is that everything that you're going through right now, everything that you have experienced, everything you've already gone through is a bigger part of what your purpose and your mission in life is with this light work, with this energy, because you're meant to share your light with the world. So it's coming in through your life's experience, and you need to go through everything that you're experiencing, because this is where everything comes through you, right? It's so interesting because had anything gone differently in my life, I wouldn't be here today doing this, right? I wouldn't be. And I had to go through everything that I went through in my life in order to get to this place. I see the purpose and the reason behind it. And I feel some of you too as well. And they want you to be in this present moment. This is what ultimately this card is asking you to do, is be in this present moment and experience the beauty of your life. All the good things. They want you to stop and smell the roses. They want you to stop and look at the beautiful earth that you're on, this beautiful body that you were given, this temple, right? We need to take care of this temple in order to navigate through this earth. This is where it starts, right? And they want you to put some roots in the ground, understand yourself, understand what it is that you desire to experience here, and the desires that you are wanting to experience in your life. So what's happening is, maybe you have a vision in your mind around what is it that you expect to experience in your life. Maybe you have a specific goal, right? The reason why visualization is important is because when we go into that visualization of our dreams, of what it is that we want to experience in our life, we visualize it because it gives us that experience of the feeling, the emotion of it. That's why I always ask everyone to visualize what it is you desire to experience and be in that moment, feel it. Right? Because what's happening is it's that feeling that we're feeling that Spirit is bringing to us. And it might not look like what it looks like in our mind. It might look like something completely different. And this is why I feel when we have desires, we have strings attached to them because we have these expectations or things. Maybe we have this fixed thing in our mind. So they want you to wipe that out, like the fixed thing. Just visualize and feel the experience that you're wanting to experience and let it go into the universe, because it's going to show up for you. And what happens is we close ourselves off to an experience that actually is abundant, but we're not recognizing it because of whatever is attached to us. So this is really interesting. I hope I made sense there and you're able to understand that. And you're meant to share with people your life's experience. I feel for many of you, you're meant to share your experience. And, you know, I'm sharing it through everything that you see here on this channel. I hope that I'm able to get that message across to all of you through everything that I'm doing, like my purpose here. I'm following my purpose. And I feel you're meant to follow your purpose, and you're in that energy right now where you're actually aligning to it, and you're going to find that, and the answers are coming in, the guidance, it's all coming in for you. It's such a powerful thing that is happening. And they want you to be brave and courageous here, not to worry, let the worry go, because there is no reason to worry. There never is. You have to trust that spirit has your back, that they're guiding you. You have to have faith in yourself as well. Trust in your own self, your intuitive guidance. So release any energy that you have that is weighing you down and connect with the energy of abundance. You're already in that frequency. All we got to do is clear that path, all the things that are in our way that don't need to be in our way. So have a plan, have a goal here, everyone. Have a dream, have a vision, have a purpose, have a passion, right? Follow your joy and excitement here. Freedom is coming up. Some of you might be seeing horses around you. Maybe you were born in the year of the horse. That's a confirmation coming in. Perhaps you're a fire sign. I'm getting some of you rising from the ashes like a phoenix as well. Lots of rebirth energy here. Freedom, liberation here. You're meant to follow your desires, your goals. You're meant to flow with the energy, with all of this fire and this light, right? We don't want anything to dim our light. This is so, so important. I don't know if any of you have been seeing that meme or that GIF that's going around on Instagram. It's the Statue of Liberty. And she's like, don't allow anyone to dim your light. And she's kind of swatting people away with her torch. That's coming into my mind right now. So some of you might be feeling this way, or you live in New York. Maybe you live near the Statue of Liberty, perhaps. New York is coming up. It's been coming up quite a bit here. I don't know if any of you live anywhere in New York. I don't know why New York comes up quite a bit in my readings, but I'm getting New York. I've been there twice already. I love visiting New York. I probably want to visit it pretty soon here again. But there's a mission. I feel some of you know what your mission is. Like, you know what it is. I'm getting a rebirth energy here, like someone that was reborn. And this came up a few readings ago as well. And it's coming up again. Like there's something that was left undone and you're meant to finish it. I don't know what this is for you. You're going to have to share with me, those of you that are watching. Something that was left unfinished. This could be something in your life. Maybe you feel that there's like this missing piece. There's something that you're trying to find. All of this is coming to you. I feel that some of you, it's really interesting because Spirit is taking me kind of all over the place here. They're taking me around the globe. I don't know why they're taking me around the globe, but they're showing me a vision of Earth, the planet Earth. And there's like this search for something. I don't know what it is that some of you are searching for. Maybe it's a higher understanding, knowledge, or wisdom around, you know, the matrix. Maybe has to do with how to navigate this world, how to make things work in your life. And the Spirit is showing me now a lot of angels coming in, a lot of beings from other planets coming in, the energies to work and help heal the earth. And we're a part of that. We're here to help heal the earth. And this energy of the Knight of Wands is like they're getting you prepared. You're being prepared for something. Okay, there's preparation. And I feel some of you are feeling this, like you're needing to prepare, or you're being asked to prepare, or you're being built up as this version of yourself that is able to stand strong in the face of something that is coming in here. And there is no fear here. Spirit is saying there is no fear here. Release fear. Any kind of fear that you have around anything in your life right now, that is being strengthened. Like you're meant to actually strengthen. Turn your fears into your biggest strengths is what they're saying here. A lot of red in this card. It's so interesting because they're showing me like an image of this. They're showing me knights that are coming in, sweeping down. These are angels with torches, and they're lighting people. This is what they're showing me in my mind. They're coming down and they're lighting people. And as you're being lit, you're free. You're being freed from something. So I feel this is the energy, and this is this. I think this is a new era. This is a new cycle that is starting for us as a collective here as light workers, and we're being lit up in order to shine our light. And whatever it is that we're experiencing right now is us being prepared, strengthened. So whatever it is that you're going through, know there's a purpose and a reason behind it. It's much bigger than we can even fathom. Okay. And this new cycle, I feel this is going to last for a while. Like I feel this is going to be over 2 decades. This is what I'm getting here. And again, I feel this is kick-starting here with the full moon that we just had in the sign of Aries. And again, I'm getting decades of, I feel 2 decades again coming up here for this. And I'm getting an Aries energy coming in, right? This is coming through the full moon. So Spirit is wanting you to be brave and courageous. They want you to tap into the inner warrior spirit here, right? They want you to push through any kind of barriers, any kind of boundaries that you put on yourself. I feel a lot of times we put them on ourselves. They're not external, they're always internal. So there's this look inward. Let's release ourselves from whatever is holding us back and move forward. There's a call. I feel you're hearing the call and the answered prayers, all the information that you're requiring or needing is coming in for you. Okay, so big things are happening here for a lot of us out there. Tap into the energy of abundance here, everyone. You're going to start to experience it. All right, let's go ahead and pull a Work Your Light Oracle card. I'm going to read you the interpretation from the guidebook today. So we are getting for you, share your voice. Look at that. It's time for you to share your voice. Some of you might resonate with the image of this card. So come out of the cave, persecution and expression. All right, these are the key words here. So let me look up the card here, everyone. So come out of the cave, persecution and expression. Share your voice. All right, now that I found this page for all of you, you are being called to share your voice, perhaps by speaking up in a relationship or through writing, speaking, singing, or some other form of creative expression. We each hold a truth deep within us that longs to be expressed. Sculpted for lifetimes, the voice of your soul is like no other. It carries with it wisdom that can only be gained through soul history and growth. By remembering, tapping into, and expressing this unique tone, we not only heal ourselves, we also heal the planet at large. When you share your voice, you unlock something in the universe and call a missing piece of your home. Okay, your individual voice is the most powerful sound current on the planet. If you have kept your soul's voice silenced or held back, chanting or singing could be truly life-changing for you. As we shed the layers of our personality and start letting our unique soul speak through us, we discover that we actually have a very clear message that longs to be shared. The more we speak it, the clearer it gets. There has never been a better time in history than right now to rise up. Speak your truth and share your soul's voice. If you feel fearful, know that you are not alone and the world needs your unique tone in order to harmonize. As we each rise up and share our song, we make it easier for the next person to do the same. This is how you're going to shine your light, everyone. So any kind of fears you have, learn to let go of them. Learn to work with them even. Make them work with them so that we can turn our fears into our greatest strengths. So we've got a work your light activation here. Spirit wants you to express yourself, share your voice, speak to those who can hear you. Okay, very, very important. So share your voice, everyone. All right, let's go ahead and pull a surrender card. What is it that we can surrender, release, or let go of at this time in order to make room for spirit? So surrender any kind of resentments. We've got red here as well. Some of you might have a red umbrella, red flowers, or the color red around you quite a bit right now. So the message is holding on to resentments only poisons you. Try to forgive others for their shortcomings and keep moving forward toward positive situations in your life. So once again, Holding on to resentments only poisons you. Try to forgive others for their shortcomings and keep moving forward towards positive situations in your life. All right? And animal spirit here. So some of you might be seeing animals in your life around you somewhere. This is a confirmation, and Spirit also wants us to work with this animal's energy. Oh my gosh, what's happening with me talking here? So chimpanzee is coming up, everyone. I don't know if any of you are seeing a chimpanzee. This is a confirmation for you today. If you haven't seen one, you're seeing one now. So the message is your integrity knows no bounds. And with it, you can shape your destiny now. So once again, your integrity knows no bounds. And with it, you can shape your destiny now. So it's all about working with the chimpanzee energy here, everyone. All right, so this is where I ask you to pause the video, take a deep breath, connect to Spirit, and then come back to receive these messages. This is the Spiritual News Oracle deck. So I'm excited to pull some cards here now for you. So what is it that you need to hear today? What is it that Spirit wants to share with you? So Spirit says it's time to stand up and speak up for yourself. Understand that you are not a doormat for people to walk and talk over, neither do you deserve to be treated as such. Remember that you have the power to say no more. I'm going to read that one more time. Spirit says it's time to stand and speak up for yourself. Understand that you are not a doormat for people to walk and talk over, neither do you deserve to be treated as such. Remember, you have the power to say no more. Now, I just wanted to remind everyone that you always want to come from a place of love when you are standing up for yourself. We don't want to match the vibration and frequency of the person that is maybe not treating us right. Okay, so that was your breaking news card. Next, we're getting this just in. Spirit wants you to be grateful. You have been focusing so much on things you don't have that you never get to appreciate the things that you do have. Take this time to embrace all of what and who is around you. That is what really matters. So once again, Spirit wants you to be grateful. You have been focusing so much on things that you don't have, that you never get to appreciate the things that you do have. Take this time to embrace all of what and who is around you. That is what really matters. All right, and your third message is, in other news, it is time for you to do some self-reflection. Spirit is encouraging you to go within to rediscover who you truly are and what you truly want in your life. So once again, it is time for you to do some self-reflection. Spirit is encouraging you to go within to rediscover who you truly are and what you truly want in your life. All right. And we're going to pull an angel number. Some of you are seeing angel numbers, repeating numbers in your life. This is going to give you your confirmation and guidance. So we are getting for you today, important shift. You are going through an important shift. We are all going through an important shift. If you're seeing these numbers 9999 in the sequence anywhere in your life, this is a confirmation of this reading. Some of you might be seeing a lot of yellow. I'm getting daffodils. So overcoming challenges, you are going to overcome challenges. You have the strength, so know that. You're going to master wisdom through whatever it is that you're experiencing at this time. There's a discovery happening here as well. This is a spiritual journey for you. There's a lot of blessings at hand as well. Okay, so look at that. This is your message. This is your reading. I hope it resonates for you. If it does, please comment below, hit that like button. And if you're brand new to my channel and you're enjoying my content, please consider subscribing. Other than that, I wanted to wish you all a beautiful day and thank you so much for watching. All right, everyone, I'm super excited to announce to you that my sister-in-law Katomi has put together her Christmas ritual box. Now, these are available right now. I have the link for these in the description box below. This is a protection box. There is a purpose behind this. It's going to come with full instructions on how to use this kit. It comes with 2 candles. Each of these candles have a stone. One of the candles actually have a tassel, okay? The stones in these candles are going to be consecrated, so you're going to put intentions in these candles and you're going to be able to carry these stones around you after the fact. Now, there's only a limited supply of these, everyone. So the deadline for these The last one you can order is on December the 5th, and we wanted to get these out early because last year we sold out of them. So again, secure yours today. I've got the link for these in the description box below.